again on this truck. We're gonna work on it today. I've got my welder out. We're gonna do some tack welding, and we're gonna be that much closer on getting it done. That's what's going on with me. I'm Vlad, and this is a 2006 Chevy Silverado crew cab and a factory sunroof. Okay, so I got the welder out. We're gonna plug it in, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully something good happens. It's nice and calm, no storm tonight. And yes, we're still here, we're still working. First thing we gotta do is clean up the surface, so we're gonna remove our wire wheel and put on a flap wheel. That's the goal. And it's really important to get these grooves on right. See, it's got lines in it. Just like that. We got our flap wheel right here. There's our flap wheel. We'll put that on. And we're going to town just like that. Hey guys, give me a thumbs up if you like my truck and what I'm trying to do here. We did a live last night. Feel free to watch that. Here we go. Hi, Tumbleweed, how are you? Man, we've got 21 viewers right now and nobody's gave me a like. What's going on, guys? You don't like my project? Hey, thank you. So I got the welder out. We're gonna tack weld the bottom panel so that way it's positioned, it's not moving, and we gotta figure out other things that we still gotta cut. I'm running a little bit too hot. I don't like that. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so um you're not supposed to cut until you're ready to weld. You are. My situation was a little complicated where uh this is the panel that I pulled off. Are you following? Are you still here? This is the panel that I pulled off. This is the panel I pulled off right here. So somebody tried to save it, all right? The panel I got, all right, it was supposed to be rust free. This is the quarter. It was welded in, number one. Number two, it had surface rust all the way through here. So I wasn't gonna put this on. So I had a rocker, the black rocker. I had to piece it together. I had to piece it together. And that's why I cut it here. The black aftermarket rocker came in farther, and that's where I stitched it from two pieces. The third piece will cover all of it. I staggered every single piece. It is a ton of work, but that's what I had to do on this side. So once I'm done with everything, this piece is gonna cover it all. Yes, you're not supposed to weld with your eyelids closed. I get it, totally get it. But once again, that's what I did here. It's life. You just gotta deal with it. It is a ton of work. Get her done. I wouldn't be fixing this truck, but this truck is a factory sunroof truck. Yeah, well, it is. Sometimes it's not the right thing to do. I get it. It's life. You just got to deal with it. So, the options in this truck, the options of this truck, factory sunroof. You cannot find these trucks with factory sunroofs. Extremely hard to find. And the truck is rust free. There was damage here, so it is what it is. We're gonna fix it. It's gonna look freaking fresh once I'm done with it. So yeah, anyway, that's the truck we're working on, and that's what I'm doing to it. I'm gonna remove the piece now. We're gonna clean it back up. I'll show you where I stitched it together. Let me grab my drill. I'll be right back. Oh man. Okay, so this is the back side of the piece. This is the original piece. This is the aftermarket piece. The aftermarket steel is a lot thicker than OEM. This is what it looks like. Somebody's cut the rocker out. I've got this piece. I'll stitch it in as well. The truck was crushed right here. Okay? This is where it was crushed, as you can see. Right there is where it was crushed. So we're trying to fix all of this, rebuild it, and it's gonna look really good. Very thin metal, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you don't have... sometimes that's what you have to do. There's other ways, maybe more efficient, but it costs a lot of money. So this is what I'm choosing to do, okay? We bought sections, both sections, this side and that side. As you can see, that side needs repaired as well. So that's what we're doing. We'll get it rebuilt, we'll get it painted, we'll put the bed back on, and then eventually we'll drive the truck. Yeah. Uh, this truck sat since 2007, 2009 or 2007. It sat in my yard for 2 years. So I'm finally getting to it. Yeah, it's a great truck. Hey, thanks, Get Her Done. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up on the back of the tailgate, do some welding on it, and I'll show you guys here. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I really gotta update my helmet. What brand do you guys think that I should get? This one is a Pro Star. So this is gunked up. I gotta clean it. Yeah, so my Lincoln welder, I got this one at my local weld shop, but it's been several years now. That was like a $200 helmet, but you know, eventually you gotta get another one. So I think I'm actually running low on gas. So I'm gonna try to pack this in, and then I'll have to get a new tank of gas. I don't know if I've got one. I'll have to look. Yeah, I just ran out of gas. So I got it at least up where it needs to be and welded in so it can't move now. I'm gonna set it back in, line it up again. I did not. I was figuring I was gonna run out of gas, I just didn't know when. I didn't know when, but yeah, it's definitely out of gas. Anyway, it's on, it's holding, and I welded it from the back so that way the front can be smoother. I'll have to get some more gas. It'll be later. I don't know if I'll be able to run and get some. Now, let me put this on how it's supposed to be and screw it in, and then we'll cut the bottom. So this is a 2006 Chevy Silverado crew cab. It was hit and somebody tried to repair it. Oh, there it is. And I'm just rebuilding the cab corner and rocker on both sides. This is the one I pulled off. Hey, welcome to my channel. Hey guys, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. So now I'm gonna slice this piece that goes on right here. So the goal was to stay under this line. We did a good job with that. We're under this line. I do. I got some somewhere. Okay, so I got this semi-straight, but it needs to still come out. So I'm gonna dolly from this side that way. I gotta take this piece off again. that piece out. Okay, straighten this out right here. Let me... Six. Holy cow, guys, I missed a lot. Okay, so, all right, can you see that? Okay, I think you guys can see that. So, this piece was all bent in, crooked as heck, so I straightened it out. It looks pretty good right there. There's issues here I've still got to hash out. Man, that's looking great. Yeah, looks way better. You barely can tell that there was an issue there. Okay. Hi, Justin. Yeah, so that's looking much better. I'm gonna put the other piece that I just cut off back in, and then we're gonna fit the outside cab corner. Now, it's not done yet. This piece isn't done, but it's good enough to measure. And that's all we're looking for. gotta support it with my kneecap. Okay, that's on. It's close enough to get me where I need to be. So this is the piece that I dollied yesterday. As you can see, it's pretty straight. Like, look at it this way. You see how I dollied it pretty straight? After I pulled all the spot welds out, I had to dolly it. So we just cut it right here. Let's see how it fits. Okay, so I got to get me okay, so there is a slight gap there, but that's okay. Let me set you guys up because I want to bring you closer. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we're rebuilding this cab corner right here. This is some rusty pieces we pulled out, and this is the original cab corner inside that was there, and it was all rusted out. This is what we're building, what we're working on right now. This is a 2006 Chevy Silverado. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna grab the door, set the door in here, see how our fitment is on all of this. This still needs to be adjusted. So let's go ahead and okay, so can you guys see what's going on? That's looking really good. Yeah, so we're trying to fix all of it, rebuild all of it. That's just a couple of spots that were rusty. What I'm working on right now is not going to be rusty. The rest of the truck is not rusty. So, wanna close this, okay? So it's just kind of hanging in there. There's really not much to it. I still need quite a bit of adjustment right here because it's too close in. I've got to move this whole rocker this way. So let's do that so that way we can see what's going on. So the whole rocker needs to go that way. To do that, I need to move this screw out right here. Okay, so this is going to help me identify. Yeah, so we need to stay consistent with our gap all the way through. Now it's not locked in or anything like that, so we gotta work with our adjustment here. So it still needs to go up about that much, and then it needs to go out this way quite a bit. Okay. That's much better. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh. Yeah, hold on. Alright, so I moved it, but it needs to be bent out this way. Okay. So I'm going to use this right here just as a back spacing, so that way I can get this lined up, because my latch needs to line up. So it's hard for you guys to see, but this is what initially needs to happen. It needs to come this way, because the way I've got it adjusted, it's kind of, it's just not even. So let me use this. Okay, I got that semi-straight right there. Okay, so here's what's going on now. Okay, so that's much closer. Where I need to be. Okay, that's actually really good. Let's see. Yeah. So still needs to come in. So why don't I just take the latch right off? I mean, that would be... That's definitely the way to do it. Let me take this latch off because this is all lining up good, except this is going towards the inside more. Once I get it compressed here, then it's gonna pull it in. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm going to remove the latch because I already know that I'm lined up correctly up and down. Hi Kevin, how you doing? It's a T40. Except I'm looking for my impact gun. No, not too much. I'm getting everything lined up. I dollied everything out, so everything is now nice and straight. I mounted this. My latch is giving me a little bit of problems where it's not. I need to start welding it to position it to be able to work with it. Move it, a couple, an eighth of an inch this way or that way. So that's kind of what I'm working with. There's not. It's just kind of tedious work. It's a little bit difficult, but with a little finagling with it, you can make it work and make it work really well. Okay, so I gotta go grab my impact gun, and I just realized where I put it. Okay, so I just at some point you say to yourself, well, there, now I don't have to reach in and out anymore. So as you can see, the latch holes right here are square, and the latch can move up and down, side to side, okay? So this is the way the door is, and yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's, let me double check on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. So let's open this up. Set this piece in as it should be. Should be like so. I gotta grind down this weld. Alright, yeah, so I I can tell that, that piece is bent in a little bit, so we'll bend it out. But right now, I'm just gonna fasten this in. Okay, that's looking about where I actually wanted, right there. Let me see how this looks. Oh man, the gap is perfect. It's exact. I mean, there's a little bit of finagling that I still gotta do. Well, I gotta show you guys. Hold on. I'm just gonna put one in right here. Okay. I gotta deal with all of this back here, so that's not a big issue. All right, you guys ready for this one? Okay, look. So, this isn't welded. This pinch weld back here still needs to be addressed. Kind of dollied my way towards the camera. Okay, so here is the seam that I cut. All right, this seam, we weren't gonna cut anything past it, okay? I was able to cut this seam right here. Look how well it came out. Now, it still needs to be adjusted, okay? So, to get it tacked in straight. Same thing with this one. We need adjustment. Once we start welding, that's when we do our adjustment. But, that's coming out really good. There's a hole here because this piece still needs to go this way. So from the back of the truck, it needs to go this way, this inner piece. That's fine. Then it comes down into here, and the alignment of the cab corner and the physical rocker is really good. I still got to weld this in, and I got to cut that. This is just sitting in there loosely, okay? So it obviously isn't pinched together. So now let me just show you the door, okay? This is, I mean, put my foot on there. Look at the gap. The gap is really, really good. Now, granted, this needs to be moved that way. Just, I mean, 1/16 of an inch on the bottom, and it can be achieved right here. But as you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell because I can't hold it all at once. But the gap, this needs to be adjusted just a hair. Well, all of this needs to be adjusted. See the top? Yeah, this needs to be adjusted a little bit, but the line is fine here. I mean, it's really coming together. Let me. Where's my? Let me get this. Yeah. Well. So. Guys, I'm like really happy with all of this, like super happy. Very happy with all of this. This is coming up. I mean, from where it was and where it is, really good. Like really, really good. The line here, the line of the door needs to match up with this hump here, and it's doing it really well. So this isn't the door that's gonna go on the truck. This is something I accidentally bought. I've got another door that's gonna match the front door. Anyway, well, we made good progress even though we can't weld. So in here, that needs to be still lined up. So it's gonna move some. And then in here, pretty much this needs to be curled in. So not bad at all. Really not bad at all. What do you guys think? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. So this needs to go that way. There's several issues here that I've got to deal with. So it just yeah, I need to unscrew the screws, and I need to just twist it this way, and once I do that, push it in to get the correct gap, and then get this lined up really well right here. I mean, I'm happy with this. Like, I'm literally pretty happy with this. So this needs to be dollied in. Once I remove everything, I'm just gonna bump this in so that way this lines up really good. But man, you can't really ask for something better, because this is pretty darn good over here. I mean, that's really, really good. So, same thing. I mean, it could go just a hair. Just a hair, it just moved a hair. It could go just a hair down, just a hair. Otherwise, I mean, everything's lining up back here pretty good. I still have to clean this whole edge from the other metal, but I'm still unsure where I want to cut it over there. So I'm gonna let that be for now, and I think I better stop messing with this thing, because I can make it worse. I don't want to make it worse, so I'll start working on the other side over there. But so far, I'm very happy with everything that's here, the way this looks, everything happy. I'm very happy with everything. So yeah, this is awesome, guys. This is really, really good. Yeah, I mean, it's looking way better, way better. So thank you, Tumbleweed. Thank you so much. Camera just fell. I don't know what just happened. Better set you guys up right here. Gotta put you on the charger. And I got accumulating a bunch of junk in here. I don't like it. So yeah, it's too bad I ran out of gas. I would have been like welding stuff. Let me look at the other side there, see what's going on with it, and so Okay, so yeah, yeah, I'm not liking that, but it's life, you know. So I'm gonna take the camera now and set it up from a different angle on that side. So let's work on that really quick. Here we go. So this is the other side. You can tell somebody stitched it in right here. They did a decent job, but you know, this is too many dents. I have a better piece that I want to put on. Same thing over here. They did a decent job. So we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna cut the bottom out, everything. We'll cut this whole corner completely off. And there's not much damage here. I mean, just the hair, the door still functions and shuts. This is the door. They tried to repair it. So, I mean, I think it's all right, but we've got a new door for it. It's an old enough truck where I can buy a new door for, you know, 150 to 200 bucks. So, and I'm okay with paying that. I have no problem paying that. So that's why I already bought two doors for driver's side and passenger side. This is the passenger side. The other side was the driver's side. So, um, I guess let me just take the grinder and just run a line here, run a line here, run a line here, and take this latch off. Let's get the door completely off. I'm gonna get my own door for it to make sure all of that fits. I got to get my number 10 millimeter. Okay, so I see you guys made some friends here. That's great. So you can tell there was a crease in here, and whoever worked on it, I mean, this is, you gotta be talented to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so factory doors are finicky. Okay. So this door was junk to me. It is, isn't it? That's cool, because then you can become friends, you know? So that door was junk to me. I will keep it just because of the glass, because it's got the privacy tint, and not every door has that. So, we've got our ear protection and our eye protection. Let's cut. And the battery died. Oh yeah, don't mind the front window. I'm really curious what's in here. Not bad. I mean, I don't know. They added a piece as a backing. Can you guys see that? So, just so that, I'm assuming, so that way it wouldn't burn through. You can tell where the water was coming in. And that's what you don't want. When you burn it through, you want to burn it in well. No rust. Everything's nice and straight. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a decent job. Real decent. This side, I'm just gonna put the cab corner on all the way, and then that's done. I think on this one though, yeah, so it must have been rear-ended. Listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know how it got hit, but I don't know if it, I don't know. The rest of the truck is perfect, drives perfect, everything's perfect. So I don't quite know what happened. Oh, you guys can't really see, but I know I did this. But I'm doing this truck because I like it, and it's gonna be for me. It's gonna be my truck because this is what I like. So there is no. I have a bed for it. I know it's not off this truck for sure, because it's in pretty darn good shape for this truck. It came with all the parts that I needed, except, you know, the cab corners and stuff, so I had to buy that. But I'm pretty happy with this truck. Yeah, Tumbleweed, you actually know cars, you know? That's a good catch. Most this car it's rust free. It's from South Carolina. It's completely rust free. The truck is rust free. It's got rust on the bed. It's because the paint burnt off. It's been sitting for so long. From my channel, the things you've seen, you probably noted that I buy things that have been sitting for extremely long time. Yeah. How about that? I don't know how I find this junk. Anyway, this thing sat. I'm telling you, the last registration was 2007. Okay, so the guy got it from. This been sitting from like 2009 at least. And I took the old fuel pump out, put a new one in, went over there, crunk it, fired right up. Like this. It just fired right up. I changed the alternator on it, and it's just, the AC worked, everything worked. Yeah, I mean, everything worked on this truck. I couldn't believe that everything worked on it. So I got the hood with the scoops. I posted a video about me installing the hood, and that was like last year. yeah. So like all of these cars, they're like my cars that I s- I make my day. Okay, so like the way that I do my day is I do YouTube and stuff at night in the evening because that's the only time I have peace and quiet. And then during the day, I don't have peace and quiet. It's like you guys seen those YouTube shorts. I want problems. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm extremely happy. Yeah, I will. So it takes time and a lot of effort because I collected a bunch of parts for this thing, and that's why I'm working on it now. And I ran out of gas, so I've got a really busy week. So now I have to wait to get gas to work on this. So I'll probably end up working on something else a little bit, but I mean we'll figure it out. It ain't no big deal. Um, so I'm trying to get this to the point where I got my new doors on it. I've got this set up where I want it, and then I'm gonna finish this truck completely with all new interior, OEM interior, door panels, everything, new windshield. And I'm going to most likely paint the bed, paint this, and probably paint the hood because it's like you can tell that it's clear as peeling. No, so this is just a regular 5.3 truck, gas truck. Um, I wanted a gas truck because I want to get in it, drive it, it be cheap to fix. Like if I wanted another transmission, 4L60, boom, $1,500 for a rebuild, put it in, have a brand new transmission, I'm driving. That's what I wanted. I didn't want a diesel in a Chevy because I'm a Cummins guy. That's all I like, that's all I drive. So and that's where the live streams kind of came in good because you guys can ask questions, you can get to know me, you can see what I'm working on, you can see what I'm about, and it's like you have a ton of projects, and as you find deals on these parts for these projects, you work on them, you get them that far, and then you keep moving. You might have to work on a different project because you have parts for that one, and then you come back to this one. Chevy is really easy to work on. I mean, listen, parts are cheap, easy to work on. I have a lift kit for this truck. Like you guys seen, I lost one piece of it, but at least we'll get to put the shocks on. I'll probably put the front shocks on. I want to put 2020 Cadillac Escalade brakes in the front, and then I want to do this conversion in the back as well, so that way I have really good braking. Um, I did the 20, I got 2024 or 2025 Cadillac Escalade brakes on the front of my short bed with the 6-speed manual. I got the clutch disc is supposed to come soon for that truck, so we'll do a clutch on it, and then I'll get to drive that one again. But then again, it's like, man, fuel prices are going bananas on us, so it's like, do you drive a 6.0 truck just for fun, or do you have a four-door truck to drive? So anyway, we'll also paint the rear frame here because you can tell that the frame is it needs to be painted, so we'll be doing that. I put these wheels and tires on this truck. They're brand new. No, the tires are brand new, the wheels are old. So it's just one step at a time. We work on it, then we'll work on something else. But my budget doesn't always allow me to, hey, we're gonna spend $5,000 on this truck and finish this truck. It's not real world. It doesn't work that way, you know. You work on stuff that you can get a deal on. Um, you look for bargains when you build these trucks, because I mean, this I've got, so right now I've got 8 project cars. Okay, 8 project cars. There's things you guys have never seen. I don't know if we'll ever get to them for you guys to see them. So, you know, we've got like a Honda S2000 with the LS swap. We've got a K-Series Honda Del Sol. There's a K-Series Honda Civic. There is the 89 Chevy. There is the 99 Chevy. There's this truck. There is a Cummins truck out there. There's like multiple trucks out there that I want to work on, and all the neighbors keep coming by like, hey, you want to sell this? No, I don't want to sell you anything. Leave me alone. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, like one of the cars that I want to work on is my Acura TSX, and the TSX is literally all new suspension. It had new wheels and tires. It had Brembo brakes in the front. It had a brand new transmission. My buddy built it. Like, I mean, thousands of dollars sitting on that car, and I was road racing it. I blasted a curb, and the subframe is bent. So I just parked it. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on, you know. That is exactly what I'm working on. So there's a lot of things, a lot of projects that I need to do. Eventually, we'll move this somewhere. But that's why I put out a video one time, and I said, you know, I don't need YouTube to live. This is just like real talk right now to some of the viewers. I don't need YouTube to live. Like, I can care less about showing what I'm doing to the world. This is just something that I grew to like. I don't like people. I'm not a social person. I'm growing every day, and I'd like for this to be out there for my grandkids to see at some point, or maybe help somebody. Like, I'd like to help somebody in a project they're working on. Like, this is how I did it, and maybe they can do something different, you know, do better. I want them to do better. I want everybody to do better. But this is what I'm doing, and this is where I'm at in life. And maybe, I don't know, 30 years down the road, I can go back and be like, if I'm still here, whoa, this is what I was doing. And there was Tumbleweed, there was Kevin, there was Justin, there was, you know, Get Her Done, or whoever the people are, you know, that I met online, and they were really cool, and they were there for every project that I was doing. But is it really gonna change my life? No, YouTube is just, you put so much in and you really barely get anything out of it. So that's why my channel may be slow. I'm a genuine person, and I look at things practically. And I'm doing the things I want. Like, I don't want a Corvette. Well, I probably will get one of those. But I don't want a 2025 Corvette and polishing it. Like, that's no fun. Like, what the hell is that? Like, dude, there's no passion in that thing at all. Like, this is passion, like, rubbing your head trying to figure out how to fix, and then be like, dog, I just fixed this piece of crap and it's working. Like, that's fun. Like, that's cool. Like, I really like that. I don't want to have a brand new car, and I get it. Some of you guys don't understand the builds that I do because you're just not there. Like, I don't want to tint my little tail lights on my car. Like, that's dumb to me. I want to build stuff. Like, this is what a man does. He builds it, and then he's like, dang, I just built this. This is badass. That's what I want to do. Yeah, pretty much. I and I think that's why a lot of people they don't understand my channel, because I'm going into such depth on this build that most people can't attain the depth that I'm going into. They don't even understand how deep this is and how complex this is, because you're starting at zero like that. 89 Chevy 1500, that's zero, that's trash, that's go to the scrapyard today, but I'm gonna take it somewhere, and then it may take me 2 years to get it there, but I'm gonna get it there, and then I'm gonna like, dang dude, I put a LS into this thing and it rips. And I get to go down twisties, you know, in Tennessee, and it's cool. Like, a lot of guys don't understand that, and a lot of people can't go that deep. I get it. You know, I don't care about this society. I don't care about what people think. I want to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to tape it on live, because if I mess up, this is the real deal. This is what I did. This is how I'm going to fix it. Most people they're making all these videos. They keep cutting them up, and it's like, oh, this is the project I did. This is cool. No, you're not even badass. You don't know nothing. Like, you literally don't know anything, and this is real stuff. Do real things, build it. Like this thing. Like, listen, I bought this. It looked pretty good. I mean, that's just from grinding, okay? That's not rust on the outside. And I look on the inside, and I'm like, dang, dude, I can't put that on my truck. Look at this. I can't put this on my truck at all. Look, do you see the light coming through it? Like, this is how it was done, okay? Well, maybe the guy didn't know any better. Okay, maybe, I don't know. I don't know where he was at in life, but I bought it, and I'm like, I'm not putting this on my truck. Like, I can't do that. So I have to figure something else out. And that's really where building cars comes in. Like, this is how you build cars. It isn't a perfect picture like everybody else paints it. It takes time. It takes hours. Look, I dedicate an 8-hour day to my life, and then I dedicate another 6 to 7 hours after my life, you know, to work on this hunk of junk. It may be a hunk of junk right now, but not when I put new shocks on it. It's gonna ride better. It's got brand new tires on it. It'll have this fixed. I'll get it painted. You know, I'll have an interior in it. I'll put a new windshield in it. I'll put a new sunroof in it. You know, I'll fix all these things, and then I'll have a truck, and probably will never drive it. Really, I'll probably not drive it, because I have too many other cars that I drive. I drive I drive a Subaru. That's what I drive. But it's like something I did, and that's cool, and that's who I want to be. And I'm just a real guy that wants to work on cars. You know? I don't know, that's probably too much. I don't know. But I want other people to see and encourage other people that you can build a project car. It takes extreme amount of commitment, and it takes sacrifice. You have to sacrifice to be able to do this stuff. You're going to sacrifice with your family. You're going to sacrifice your time. You're going to sacrifice your money. And then you're going to sacrifice sometimes not making money, because this is what you want to do. And this is what's important to you right now. And it's kind of, I've always been like that. This is what I like doing. And I set up my life in a way where I can do this. And other people can too. Don't be a suck. Like, dude, you don't got to pay for Hulu. You can buy some car parts with that money. Yeah, you can improve yourself with that money. You know, you can watch YouTube for free with ads, and those piss you off. But I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't have to cost you thousands of dollars to feel like you're a man and accomplish something. It can be done really fast. So anyway, we're done talking, and I gotta think, not talk. So the difficult part about this is these are not drillable out, okay? Because they're spot welded in, so it takes time to cut them out. That's kind of an issue, so I'll have to kind of grind them out. But yeah, I think it's 11:51. I think um I'm gonna end here for now. I gotta do stuff on the other side of the garage. I'm gonna be in and out. So I think this is where I'm gonna end right now. Oh, by the way, before I'm done talking to you guys, hold on. I really want to show you this. All right, so kind of hard to see, but so I stumbled across these really nice leather seats. Okay. Man, I've got a bunch of stuff I gotta pull off of here. 1 second. Here's what a lot of people don't understand. Oh my. So, what is this thing? Is this a 42? Oh, 40. Well, that might work. Oh, it worked. All right. Man, we doing really good today. Getting all kinds of stuff done. I gotta put this. That's the weather stripping. Okay, so kind of seatbelt. Pull the seatbelt completely out. Okay. All right. So, are you guys still here? All right, check this out. Now that I got your guys' attention, this seat right here is not out of this truck. Okay. This right here is out of a 2020 Tahoe rear seat. It bolts in exactly in the same spot that the original seat bolts in. I could not believe this. Like, to the level that all of the bolt holes are the same. It functions the same as the original seat. Hold on. Right here. And it lifts up. And there's a whole frame. Can you see that under there? There's a whole frame under here. And all the bolt holes match up, the frame. I was just like amazed that this works. This is a discovery of a lifetime, guys. This is too cool because I can just, I just absolutely love it. It's really sweet. So, and then the seat just bumps right in the way it should, and it's like spring loaded. I mean, this is just really nice because not that you want to sleep here, but instead of having your dog sit on a nice leather or somewhere over there, you could have a spot right here with a little pillow and they can lay back here, you know, and then they're not in the way of anything really. And then the second thing is the way these fold down, this can be like literally a bed. The original Chevy seats don't do this. They fold differently, but I really like to have black leather seats in my truck. So I'm gonna pair these with a 07 Silverado seats. That's my goal. Anyway, super stoked about that. That's too cool. Same thing with like these headlights. Like these came to me on a bargain from a really nice person. I'm so stoked about these because now I have reasonably priced headlights on my truck, you know? And it's just like anything else that you get, you know. Anyway, that's the back of the truck. We gotta redo the headliner as well. This right here is the sunroof up there in the truck, original, stitched leather steering. I mean, it's completely in pieces, but you know, we're working on it one piece at a time. So yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna leave the live stream going. I'm gonna be in and out consistently, and just kind of getting more stuff here and there and everywhere. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow on live stream. I don't know what time. It just depends how much stuff I've got going on during the day, because my day doesn't end at 5 o'clock. Yeah, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow on the live stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Kevin. We'll see you later, okay, guys? Love you. Bye-bye.